Hey guys, so welcome. This is question 1 from the June 2011 S3 exam. So I'm just going through some of this paper now. Starting with question 1, it's a very brief one, and it's just for 3 marks, asking you to explain what you understand by the central limit theorem. Now, the central limit theorem is incredibly important in stats. It underpins, a real amount of stats as well. So basically, you need to understand the idea that the central limit theorem, it allows, let's just say, variables that might not be normally distributed, if they've got a large sample, that even they can tend towards a normal distribution. So for this sort of question, if you're doing it from an exam, you have to give a pretty textbook answer for it. So what you're going to say is that, so for example, an x1, an x2, up to xm, right? So this is just our sample. So it's a random sample, of size n. So of size n, where n is large. The central limit theorem, really, for it to work, it has to be a large sample, so n is large. So n is large, and this is from the population of any distribution. So for example, it could be a Poisson distribution, it could be a binomial, it could be an exponential, anything like that, right? So any distribution for any. Because my writing is really scruffy, I'm just going to sort of write it shorthand, but this is for any distribution. So for any distribution, and what we could say is that this will have a mean of mu. So mu is our mean, and we have a variance of sigma squared. That's my variance, right? Mean, mu, variance is sigma squared. So what we can say is that the new mean of our sample x var is going to be approximately normal distribution with mean mu and sigma squared divided by n. And you probably come across this when you're doing your hypothesis testing and so on. So that's just a very, very brief definition of the central limit theorem. But I would, if you're not really too sure with the definition or what the central limit theorem is, definitely look it up. It's absolutely fundamental to stats. And if you're doing A-Level Further Maths, so you're doing the stats. So this is for the new A-Level Further Maths, by the way. So this is going to be the S1, Further S1, and Further S2. So definitely look it up if you're unsure. But that's just briefly your definition that you need, and that gets you all 3 marks. And there we go.